everybody. Wait for a couple to get in. We're just on the road. We are heading 75 northbound. Peanut, you are first. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too much from the window. It's not open very much. Let me know if it is. We're heading northbound right now. And then we're heading somewhere else bound. So I just figured I'd take everybody along for the ride tonight. At least for the next, well, I don't know, 45 minutes or so that I'll be riding northerly. Hopefully the camera's got a good view. It's not too bouncy, nothing like that. It is kind of warm out today. That is for sure. It is. Now we're going by Dade City and San Antonio exit right now. We all know about Dade City. All right, perfect. I was hoping it did. We're up here in Pasco County. Cruising northbound. 55! I got it. There we go, I got it. It's hard to play with it while you're driving, you know. I'm back. Woohoo! I got it. Alright, so I figured I'd take you guys on the drive with me. Up 75. We're headed out for a fun-filled couple days of education. I'm not going to divulge where we're heading, but it will be outside of the state of Florida. That is the one thing that I will divulge. Other than that, I'm not going to really divulge a whole lot. But we're cruising up. We're going by Dade City now. Who's we? Oh, that would be Rogue Nation and myself. We are going out again for the second time in as many weeks to do some out of Florida auditing to find out what's going on in some of the other states and how their COVID-19 responses are and how their responses to the First Amendment are. So we're going to give them a little free education. No, Rogue's not with me. I'm actually on my way to meet Rogue right now. But I will let him know you said hello when I meet up with him in just a little while. So that's where we are now, is we're on our way towards where he is to meet up with him to go. Hey, Tampa Cop Watch, how you doing? Friday, there is a police community conference, I believe it, on Friday afternoon. I don't know if I'll be back to make it to it or not, though. And we're going to get the face mask bullies. As a matter of fact, I just went into AutoZone, and the manager on duty didn't have his face mask on or anything. So I didn't have mine on, and one of the other employees is like, hey, you gotta get your mask on. And the manager turns and looks at him, and he's like, dude, I don't even have a mask on. What are you yelling about? And he's like, Oh, look at a $500 fine. It was kind of funny. I didn't see another. There it is. Cleaning house. Oh, definitely. I understand that. Free thinker, hello. I'm not sure if you got to hear me say hello to you earlier when the stream was kind of locked. I don't know what happened. This S20, I've got a Galaxy S20 Plus, and that's what I'm using now. That's what I filmed Montgomery with, and a few other things that I have yet to release, and that's what I'm filming with right now. And you know, it's a 5G S20 Plus, and it's kind of it works really weird sometimes. Hello, Leslie. And I don't know why it drops like that. Like the first weekend of the protests that was going on down in Tampa, I was streaming live from it. And let me know, you guys, what the live looks like right now, because it looks pretty crystal clear to me. But the live for the protests, it looked like I was using, I don't know, one of the, I don't know, like an old brick phone to use. So I was kind of confused about, you know, why the quality was so poor. Is it clear? All right, good. Maybe they were really using something during those protests to block live streams and stuff like that because they didn't want information getting out and they didn't want things going on. Looks like it's rained pretty good up here already today. Oh, there's cows! There's cows over there. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Tampa Cop Watch. That's why I thought this 5G phone, even with everything that's going on with 5G and stuff, I thought that this phone would be better than the other phone that I had, which is the Galaxy S7. Which in truth, I think the Galaxy S7 works better. I have to say. So hopefully this should be a good trip. Hopefully we should be able to get a lot of education in. Yes, there is 5G in scattered areas of Tampa right now. Down by Fox 13, downtown, some over in Ybor City, and a few other spots they have 5G. It's in pocketed areas in Tampa right now, but I would say by the end of the month, the middle of next month, it will be everywhere in Tampa. Thank you very much, Free Thinker. Thank you. Broke in seller new moto yesterday. Tampa Cop Watch. I know that poor thing. I'm with you on that. I am definitely with you on that. Where are we now? We're almost near Brooksville on Interstate 75 is where we're rolling right now. I'll let everybody know right where I am because I'm doing the speed limit, cruising down the road. But I can't drive 55! I know, right, Leslie? That's all right. I don't get spoiled very easily. Yes, there's no. If you look on my Facebook page, Tampa Cop Watch, I shared the Tampa Police Department posting that they use for the community policing. It's one of the community groups that they're putting together. And they're taking public input and stuff like that Friday evening. And I'm not sure if we're going to be back from out of state yet or not, but I definitely wanted to go to that Friday evening. If not, we should get one of the other guys that's still there to go. Bama camera! That's one thing we should probably definitely do, is make sure that somebody's at that meeting on Friday afternoon. Sup? Thank you, Free Thinker. yes, I do have a Facebook. Eyes on the State. It should be fairly simple to find. I think I've got it in the about page of the channel. I think it's on there. I think there's a link to it there. I know there's a link to it on the home screen of the channel. But yeah, I use Facebook a lot too. We've got Instagram. We even just set up a TikTok yesterday. Woohoo! I think that'll be fun. Yes, that one. Yes, Peanut, check it out and look. I share a lot of things from all over that I see and I find, like those senators that just, or the congressmen, senators and congressmen that got arrested yesterday by the FBI for bribery, forgery, racketeering, all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of things that I do on there. And one other thing I think I'm going to start doing now also is I think I'm going to split the channel up just a little bit. TikTok, I know, right? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new sub-channel that anytime I post like news stories that we get from either the media releases or anything of that nature, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that for the time being, and I'm going to kind of bring that over to a secondary channel. But I'm not sure yet. I mean, I have been putting everything together, and I don't know if everybody likes it all together like that. If they like it, I had to. I couldn't help it anymore. I guess curiosity got the best of me. Strength stays really good. But yeah, you guys, well, maybe I'll put a poll up on the community channel or something and see what's going on with that. That was in and out twice now. I must be going through a dead zone, but yet I'm staring at like one of those big radio towers right in front of me. It's kind of funny. It is. So I have to thank the wife so much for supporting me and letting me go out these couple of days and going to do this. That was great of her to let me go. I have to say thank you for that. Thank you all for joining me and giving me more incentive to go to do this stuff. I appreciate that also. I got this Target truck and he was in front of me a few minutes ago, and it was kind of nice because I was cutting the wind and stuff with him in front of me, but now he's on the side of me, so it's kind of different now. I can feel the push from it. You know, you should look at Tampa Cop Watch. You should look at TikTok, though. I looked at it last night for a very, very, very short period of time, and there's some craziness that goes on TikTok. There's a lot of wasted taxpayer dollars being used on TikTok by the local enforcement end going on and stuff there. That one guy in Seattle that, you know, they fired and stuff, then these guys are doing this other stuff and they're just kind of chilling out and getting away with it. It's kind of weird. Oh, they caught those people in Polk County that murdered those other people. They caught 3 of them. They're in jail now at this point. Oh, he's coming over. I gotta get over. Let this Target truck go over on my side here. Let me get, I guess I can go up a gear or 2 here and get in front of this Target truck. That way he doesn't have to bother with me anymore behind him, and I don't have to bother with him in front of me anymore. Ah, the Eric Brandt Show! Happy Fuck the Cops Day! Woo! How are we doing today? We are on our way up north to meet up with Rogue Nation. Since you're just joining us, we're going to go out of state. We're going auditing out of state for the next couple of days. I know it looked 100 foot long. I'm not sure what the setting is that they've got it on right now. But I figured to give a wide view. I mean, I could zoom it in if I want for you guys. You guys want me to zoom it in, I can. See, I could probably go, I don't know, that truck in front of me looks just under a quarter mile away. Yes, YouTube watcher, I am on 75. Let's see here. Oh yeah, ooh, I can zoom it in pretty good, see? Corruption Czar, how you doing? Are just rolling down the road right now. It's kind of quiet on the interstate, I actually have to say. There's not a lot of cars out. You Ollie, how you doing? Try to mark rest. It's bouncing on me. I have hard to see it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess it up if I did. How you doing? We're rolling along. Now I'm possibly going to go live one of these 2 days, so you guys make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm not positive if I'm going to or not, but I'm for sure that Rogue Nation will go live while we're out during this time here, the next few days, so make sure you guys look for that too, because we'll both be out. Thursday night will probably be on the Bolt Action news group stream, I would assume. What did Donald Trump say to the graduating class of monks? I don't know, tell me. I don't know if everybody saw what Mr. Trump did today. Dad joke, right? But Mr. Trump has a program, an operation that he's calling it, that he gave out a big speech about today, that he's deploying federal troops in major U.S. cities. It seems to be the stuff about Portland. Do I have a leaf blower? Yes, I do have a leaf blower. Is it sounding loud? Hang on, I'll put my window up. I was having one of my nasties. Yes, the live stream will be good. I do have a leaf blower, but hang on. There. All right, that should make everything better. It should be a lot quieter now in here. Okay, so today he did a big speech on deploying all these federal troops into these cities, and he said it with Barr. And last night during Bolt Action News Group's stream that we did, I was on with Joe Cool talking to Joe Cool, and across my scanner came a ding, and there was 3,000 people listening to the Chicago scanner, and it was that shooting last night. And today Trump announced that he was sending the troops into Chicago, and I said last night that to Joe Cool that's what they were going to do today. I said, watch, that's what they're going to announce today, that's what they're going to do. And that's exactly what they did. Hello, the Watchman, how are you doing? And Tampa Cup Watch, you're right, it's these guys in these unmarked uniforms snatching people up off the street and taking them to unknown locations. And who knows what happens after that. So we all need to be vigilant of them. The other night, I was out at a protest down in front of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and I saw 4 of them in unmarked cars down there. Brand spanking new, nice, pretty cars I've got. So I'll be posting that here pretty soon. Everybody can check that out and see what's going on with that. That was kind of interesting that they were all in there. And there was not really any other police presence. They were all ways away for some reason, like off in the shadows. I don't know why. Oh, they could have been rentals. I don't know. I don't know if they were or not. I got the plates and the cars and everything. So I guess, you know, if we really wanted to, we could find out, because we could public records request the department with the plate number and find out if they were rental cars or if they are actual cars. Melissa, how you doing? Definitely. Did they really, the Watchmen? They pulled them over. Wow. That's crazy. I'll post a link to that video for the Watchmen later on my community channel. Or Watchmen, you have the ability, if you want to, drop a link to that video of him getting pulled over and stuff. Drop it into the chat if you want to. Yes, they are using soccer mom vans. I called them that last night too, Tampa Cop Watch. That is exactly what they're doing. They're rolling up in vans, sliding open that door, snatching people up, throwing them into the van, and taking off with them. It's like what the cartel does and stuff. That's not what our police force is supposed to be doing. That's not how this works. Unmarked uniforms, refusal to ID themselves. It's, I don't know. It's getting scary out there, folks. It for sure is. My Twitter, I think there's a link to that in the About section of the page also, but I think it is Eyes On, I think is what it is. I think that's how Twitter shortened it up. I think it's at Eyes On is what the Twitter is. And yeah, they are domestic enemies. Martial law is more like power than a right. Might makes it right. Resembles a collapse of law and not the enforcement of it. That is absolutely correct. 100%. Victory. I have your email. I haven't had a chance to respond to you yet. Please don't yell at me and let me apologize in advance for that. But I will be in contact with you. As soon as I get back from this trip, I will be in touch. So keep an eye open for that, okay? Thank you very much. Treason, etc. It is. Let me hang on, let me do this, and let me do that. Okay, so Eric's got the mod position now too, so if he needs to post any link or anything, he can do that also. And I got one more that I want to do also while I'm driving along here and there's nobody near me. Let's see, boom. All right, let me do that. Yes, I am trying to keep safe on the road. My eye on you, how you doing? Yes, the travels that we're on this time are uncharted, possibly, for both Rogue and I. Feel the power! I do need to keep my eyes on the road. I definitely am doing that. That is for sure. As you guys can see while I'm driving, you know, I'm doing pretty good here, staying in the lines. Sumterville. Agreed, Tampa Cop Watch. Yes, Julian Assange. I'm completely with WikiLeaks. I am wholeheartedly with WikiLeaks. For sure. I know I got to keep my eyes on the road. Maybe that's one reason why I've got the screen so big too, is because I can look at both of them at the same time, and I can keep a pretty good eye on them. I mean, the camera is right next to all of my mirrors, so, I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty safe. If there's a ton of traffic like that driving up the interstate, I wouldn't think that I'm so far into the boonies, but I guess I am, because there's not a lot out here next to me other trees, is there, everybody? Yup. Definitely. Eyes on the road and hands upon the wheel. I do have my dash cam running also, too. And as a side note, that is also rolling right along. I mean, I can't believe it just buffered and did that with that big tower right there in front of me. Yes, definitely. Have them email me. You email me. EyesOnTheState@gmail.com. Or I've got the webpage. There's contact information on the webpage. I post lots of things on my webpage. If anybody's good with a webpage and wants to play with my webpage with me, let me know. I'm all for it. It's a lot to do by myself. Yes. I don't agree with exactly what happened to him either. Okay, Victory, I will talk to you very soon, okay? And stay safe in the storms. For sure, Freethinker. What we'll do is I'll get it planned out. Email me over the info. I'll get it planned out, and we'll get them on my channel for sure. And then I'll get them on Bolt Action's channel also, and we can get them on a little segment on Bolt Action too, on one of the nights. We'll plan it out, and we'll have it all set out. So I think I've got about 10 or 15, 20 miles to go, give or take, till we meeting up with Rogue Nation. Are you fair with WordPress? Well, that's what my site's in right now, so, I mean, if you're fair with WordPress, you're probably better at it than I am. Look at my site and see what it looks like. For sure, Freethinker. We need to get the information out. That's the only way that this happens and we move forward, is if we all work together in one way, shape, or form, and we all get this information out to the more people that we can. Uh-oh, everybody sees the raindrops are falling on my head. I know, I'm singing to myself, talking to myself. It's kind of funny. I have to say, 5 years ago, I didn't think I would be recording myself driving down the highway to hold the government accountable this way. I know I am, aren't I? I agree with that. I am getting old. I don't feel it, though. I still feel like I'm 20. I don't know why, but I do. I wish I was 20 still, but I don't think that it's going to get better from here. I have to say. So hopefully everything will go smooth for us. We'll be able to have some education done and stuff. We'll get to see the difference and, you know, places on what's going on. Somewhere Simon Cowell is angry. Right? Do you in North Carolina? All right, that may be another one. That may be one that I plan in the very near future. Thank you very much, Michael. I appreciate that. Right? That song is old, isn't it? Thank you. That Montgomery PD, I couldn't believe that those guys came out like that. PDF's fault. We're by Inverness now. So yeah, those guys, they came out, that when they first came out, I didn't have my camera on at that point because I was talking to the wife on the phone. I definitely will, my eye on you. I was talking to my wife on the phone at that point because I thought that, you know, it was going to be a solid pass. Everything was going to be all right. The guy we had seen in the first place had waved to us. Like, he was like, yo, what's up? And just kept on driving like he didn't even care. And then I turn around and look, and here's these two guys coming out of the side corner with no masks on, running up at me. I'm like, what are you guys doing? You ain't got any masks on or anything. I said, come on, get your 6 feet away from me. And I started walking away from them. And that's when I hung up with her and grabbed the phone and turned the recording back on and pulled it up. And that's where you guys saw that from, was at that point there where I was trying to, you know, get that 6 feet distance away from them with those guys because they didn't have any masks on. And I was in a different area. I didn't want to get sick one way or the other. I didn't have anything on, no mask, no nothing. I didn't want them touching me. I didn't want to be molested that evening. I wasn't going to church or anything. Sorry about that joke, but I thought that joke was funny. Okay, hopefully you guys, the leaf blower doesn't bother you too much. Thomas Malone, how are you doing? St. Pete is marching. They are. They have been at it every single day. You're right. Non-stop they've been at it in St. Petersburg. They were freaked out over a camera, without any question. And the look on that cop's face when he looked down at that sidewalk and stood there and stared at it for at least a good 30 to 45 seconds. At least he stared at that sidewalk. He just could not comprehend what was occurring and what was going on. He was just like, it was pretty funny. And yeah, the road is deserted. 75 is pretty quiet. I mean, there's not a lot out. Not a lot out at all. And then the other dude, when I told him I'd go all night long walking him around the building, he was like, all right, no, I'm going inside. I ain't doing that no more. We ain't playing that game. Which made it even funnier. Yeah, it was a blue screen at that. I'm going to have to go around this car at 374 exit. No, I'm going over too. You're going to let me go over too. Yep. I need to go over. Boom. I got somebody right on my tail end. Give me a second, everybody. All right, I got 9 miles until I hit my exit. So I am going to sign off of here pretty soon. But everybody, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all of our notifications. And stay tuned, because we may go live while we're out this week. And it'll be pretty good. Yes, it is Take the Puppies for a Walk. I did. I tried to take them for a walk, and they walked for a little while, but then they got done. They do have Windows 95, maybe 3.1. I think the 3.1 may be even better than the 95. I will for sure stay safe. For sure. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the well wishes and everybody being here and tuning up with me while I'm cruising up north. Thank you. I will, Thomas. I appreciate it. We'll roll out. Maybe tonight we'll live stream some of our drive from my channel or Roke's channel on the way up and what's going on. Definitely Tampa Cop Watch, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here for sure. But stay tuned, because we will be back. We've got a ton of content to come out. I'm sitting on a ton of content that I still haven't even released yet that I could release, so stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot more to come from us. All right, thanks a lot. Out.